Hey guys, Keely Reason here, owner of Love Hope Adventure, where I talk about the marriage relationship, intimacy in marriage, and how you can go deeper with your spouse. Today I'm answering a reader's question. So the gentleman wrote in and said he read that 90% of women don't orgasm through penetrative sex. What do they get out of penetrative sex? Do they actually enjoy it? Or do they mainly do it for their husband's enjoyment and then seek pleasure in other ways? So 90% might be a little high, but it is probably in the middle 70s, 80s that research shows that a lot of women cannot orgasm through penetration alone. They need additional stimulation. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't orgasm through penetration. What it means is that they need additional stimulation to get there. And it has a lot to do with the woman's anatomy, just something to do about where her clitoris is in relation to the vaginal opening. I don't have all the data, don't quote me. However, so a few things to address here. One, don't think that your wife cannot orgasm through penetration at all. Remind yourself that this is through penetration alone. They generally do need some additional stimulation. This can be done with a toy. This is why there are toys like the We Vibe, where the woman puts it inside of her and it puts like a vibrator on her and the husband can still enter her. There are other things a woman can do. Maybe she changes the angle. Maybe the husband stimulates her using his fingers if, say, she's on top of him. So there are ways that she can still orgasm through penetration with that additional stimulation. Now, penetration on its own without the additional stimulation still feels pleasurable to a woman. So think about it like this. There are things that you do during sex that your wife might do for you as a man that isn't going to bring you to orgasm, but you still enjoy them. So maybe this is playing with your balls or playing with your nipples or kissing your neck or whatever. There are things that you do physically enjoy that might not get you to reach orgasm. So for a woman, it's the same thing. There are a lot of women who don't orgasm during penetration, who don't orgasm at all during sex for whatever reason. She doesn't know how, she doesn't want to, she's having a hard time with it. That women still report enjoying having sex with their husbands. They're not doing it for their husbands, like, I'm just gonna grin and bear it here. They're doing it because they feel emotionally connected to him, physically connected to him, and even if it doesn't result in orgasm, she still enjoys it. So my recommendation to anyone who is with their wife or with the person they're with that's struggling to orgasm through penetration, a couple of things. One, can she orgasm some other way? If yes, help her get there before penetration. It's actually going to make the penetration feel even more for her because she's already there, because women can have multiple orgasms. So after orgasm, other types of stimulation could just feel even better. It might even be the gateway for her to have multiple orgasms. The other thing would be to incorporate additional stimulation into when you are penetrating. So whatever that looks like, getting into a position where you can reach the woman with your fingers or a vibrator, or putting a vibrator between you. So anything like that. Another type of position might be if the husband is entering her from behind, or maybe you're doing like a spooning position. Anything that'll allow the husband to reach her with his fingers or a vibrator, that's adding stimulation that she needs to reach orgasm. Hopefully that answers your questions. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll chat with you guys later.